Hold on. You're not going to be able to see me.
Yes, I will. I know what you did.
Did I do something?
Yes.
All I did was plug it in. I didn't touch anything there.
Okay, we are live. I'm going to pull Jeff off temporarily while he figures out his issue. Let's see. You know what? I'll leave it on. Might be more entertaining. So
Yeah, hold on. Let me get.
that's all right. All right. So Ryan, before we get started, how are you, brother? You just had a birthday.
It was on there.
Yeah.
It was working
Yeah.
perfectly.
Yeah, I had a birthday.
And how old are you now?
Too old.
Click on that.
26. Again.
Yeah, 26 times 2 plus 7. Or
58. I'd be 58.
Click that. Click it.
Yeah.
Now. Flip
Oh, I think I saw Jeff's forehead.
Hi.
There it is.
There he is.
Yeah.
There.
And
it
my
is.
forehead has
Hey,
hair. I
man,
just
we
haven't.
could play some movies on that thing, man.
We could. That's a widescreen.
You see this hair covering it? That's stuff you don't have.
I got it.
Yeah. No.
Both of you guys are too sexy for TV. We need to rate this rated R at the very least.
Rated R.
Yeah,
I'm not going to be
What's
cussing.
that?
you guys too sexy. So, all right. So to give the premise of this live broadcast,
Are we live on YouTube really right now?
we're live on YouTube and live on Facebook, not on X, but we'll figure that out.
And we're live on Facebook too. Okay.
That's correct. So with that, just wanted to give the premise of this idea to show you. Can you see my screen that I'm sharing?
Mm-mm.
Maybe not. All right, let me add it. Let's see. Let me add it again. Let's see, share screen. Entire screen. Okay, can you see it now?
No.
Nothing really. Oh, I need to add to stage. There we go.
There we go.
You see it now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. This is you live on Facebook. Got it?
Yeah.
Got a little bit of a delay.
Oh, we're live right now. Nobody's watching us.
Well, of course not. We just started. We're just getting started, brother. It's all good. All right. Let's see. We're also live on YouTube. I'm not sure how to see that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure how to
I
see
saw the YouTube channel that said live coming up in,
Yep.
80 minutes. So it should
Right.
be waiting.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I should pop on X here real quick and see what.
It's not on X yet. I need a premium account to do that. We'll figure it out, but I'll set up a premium account to do that and we can go live. But you'll see that next time we do this. We'll do this once a month. So just to remind everybody what the premise is the former band called The End from the 90s will meet on a monthly basis to discuss various topics related to our music from 30, 40 years ago, to what we think of current music. And basically, we are not boomers, we're Gen Xers. So it's more like a Gen Xer's perspective on current music, past music, classic rock, and various topics. So it's just kind of a way for us to get together for an hour to discuss things that we think are cool to talk about. Everybody good? Everybody hear me okay? See everything all right?
Yeah. Hey,
Great.
The volume to turn the headphones up a little bit. Yeah.
There should be like a volume control at the top of the screen.
At the top.
Top right.
Okay.
Top
She
left.
can't- It's not working on Facebook or YouTube.
Okay, that's fine. We'll work out the technical difficulties later. Just we'll do the video and then we'll change it.
Normally I would see where the volume thing is, man.
What do you?
Down at the bottom it has camera, audio, but that's not it.
What are you trying to turn up?
The volume a little bit
On
in my
your microphone?
headphones. In my headphones.
over to the far right bottom, there should be a little microphone. Make sure that's turned. Make sure it's turned up.
There,
Keep going.
at the top. Yeah, just there should be one that does volume. Not see anything up there. And there's
It's-
not any controls at the bottom.
I didn't know. Nothing. I don't want to leave the studio, and that's camera. And this doesn't say volume though.
Yeah.
Default external headphone. Let me see if it gives me a volume choice. No, it doesn't give me a volume choice. Oh well, I can still hear y'all.
Okay.
I just wanted a little louder.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, of course. At your age, it makes sense.
Yeah.
All
That's funny.
right, cool. Can you see the lovely lady in the end picture there?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Cool. All right. So what I thought might be interesting to talk about this week is significant musicians there in 2025 who passed away. And maybe we could discuss kind of their impact on us growing up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s and what their influence might have been on us. So we've got quite a bit to go through. There are a few notable ones. This one is actually pretty extensive, this list here. So we don't obviously have to go over every one of them, but I thought we'd call out one since we saw them. So the first one I wanted to bring up was Wayne Osmond. So he was obviously in the Osmond group. At the most, I ever remember them on some TV specials, maybe in the 70s that I might have seen. I've heard there's actually one album by the Osmonds that's as good as any Beatles album. I've never heard that actual album.
They actually have some videos where they kind of rocked out. It's funny.
Yeah, they were like a progressive rock band for one or two albums.
And
they were actually really good.
They all wore 70s Elvis costumes.
That one, what was it? Something Horse. That was amazing.
Dark Horse or something?
It was something they did. It was a badass song. It was really good.
Wild Horses?
Man.
I know which one you're talking
Crazy
about.
Horses?
Crazy Horses, yeah.
Yeah, that was actually pretty cool.
Well, the keyboard part cracks me up. Are you playing it right now? Is this what we're doing? So
I'm playing it, but I doubt you can hear it.
Oh, it'd be fun to hear it.
Can you hear it at all?
No.
I know. No.
Okay. Yeah, we'll work on that a little bit. But,
yeah, because that keyboard part, it doesn't look it's bizarre.
They're pretty wild, right?
And it's Donny Osmond playing it.
They were pretty ambitious for a that kind of boy band.
They tried to rock it. They'd be all sweaty wearing them Elvis costumes,
right.
Elvis 70s Elvis costumes. They were basically just like Elvis's white suit.
Yeah.
But they were different colors.
And it seemed like everybody did that.
Yeah, you got to think about the idea that the Osmonds could be something deep.
Oh, he was doing that keyboard part. That was Donnie doing it right there.
Yeah.
It's pretty ludicrous, right? But when you think about just 5 years earlier than this, the Beatles were essentially a boys band. Like a boy band, right?
Kind of, sort of, but
it was very poppy.
Well, weren't the Osmonds very poppy?
Some of their songs, yeah, I would say so.
Right.
In the beginning,
Beatles were different. They were more pioneering,
band.
and
I'm just saying, initially, like A Hard Day's Night, Please Please Me, period. You could argue the Beatles were a boy band.
You could argue it,
right? It wasn't until
you'd be wrong, but you could argue it.
It wasn't until Rubber Soul that you saw those changes. And before that,
did you see the move? Go back to that video. Rewind a little bit. I want to show you that. That's what Ryan does on stage with his legs.
One?
Just scoot back a little. You'll see it. Hold on.
So the drummers sang in this one. They're very hyper. Man, very bouncy. Too bad you can't hear the music. I'm sure
he's excited. Yeah, it's too bad. It is too bad.
It's pretty good.
Has anybody joined us yet by accident?
Let's see. Private chat. We do have
I
to
should get Carrie to go
You guys.
find us.
Well, if it's not,
we
if
can-
it's not, here's the thing: if it's not on X, and Karen tells me she can't get it on Facebook or YouTube, we're alone.
It is on YouTube. It is.
It's on
Facebook.
YouTube.
And
Yeah.
it is on Facebook.
And it's on Facebook under the end.
Yeah, right here. I'll share the link with you guys in our text. Maybe that'll help you guys.
Yeah, and that, yeah, cool.
Okay. But you can see it here. It's got a little bit of a delay, but it's there.
Oh, I didn't get you. Did
Got
I?
it?
All right, go ahead.
All right, cool. So that was just the first one. Let's move on a little bit.
Yeah.
So let's see. This is Peter Yarrow of Peter, Paul, and Mary. I think when you
I'm sure Ryan knows him.
Yeah, I would guess. I think if you have to be highlighted in a picture for someone to know who you are, it did not go well for you.
Yeah, I don't have any idea who that is.
Right? If someone has to go, oh, it's that guy, you're probably not the important one, right?
I tell you who hit me hard this year was Todd Snyder.
Okay, before we move on,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he may be in this list, so let's save that. All right. So Sam Moore from Sam and Dave duo. Hold on, I'm coming. You know, they've got some good songs.
Yeah.
I just didn't really connect with this one. Bob Uecker, though, I
I thought that was Mr. Rourke from Fantasy Island.
Oh,
Yeah. Remember him in the what was it, the 80s, when he kind of had, maybe it was a couple of catch
Yeah, he
lines
was
or
a
whatever.
baseball guy, Bob Uecker.
Yep. David Lynch, movie maker. P Fluid, which I thought might be
P Fluid. What? That's a name.
it sounds like a
P Fluid.
problem I've been having lately.
Yeah. Getting all the P Fluid out is the problem I've been having lately.
So here's what pisses me off. This is in the ultimate classic rock list. And
Yeah,
I've
he's
never
not
heard of
classic
him.
rock.
Never heard of him. Never heard of him. All right, John Sykes. Before I start, you two, let one of you start on this because it's profound to me. But go ahead.
Oh, Ryan would know more, definitely probably about John Sykes than I do. I know Thin Lizzy, but not as probably well as he does.
So is this?
Do you know who this is?
Oh yeah, he was with Thin Lizzy.
Yeah,
And I forgot the last band he was
Whitesnake.
in. Yeah,
Whitesnake, and he had his own band for a bit. Blue Murder.
that's the one I can't remember. Is his own band.
Yeah. So thoughts about him?
What was his own band? I thought wasn't Thin Lizzy his own band or no?
No, he
No,
joined.
that's all Phil to know, man.
Right.
And he always had great guitar players in that band. Always had great guitar players.
Yeah, I don't know much about John Sykes, so I
Is
bet
John
he must
Sykes
have been pretty good. Or Sykes, yeah.
Hey, go ahead. So the album Whitesnake in what was it, 1985? See if I can spell it. Or was it 80? It might have been earlier than that. Whitesnake, what was it? Still the Night?
Still Not was 87.
Okay. Damn, you know that like that.
But yeah, that's off of the Still
This
the Night
album, let's see, of course it goes to some nonsense. This album,
right there.
yeah. If I can pull it up without going to an ad, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
This album is John Sykes. What you know of Whitesnake is John Sykes. Is This Love, Still of the Night, Crying in the Rain.
But he wrote them all.
He co-wrote them all with.
But he's
David
not in the
Coverdale.
band.
Correct.
He's on the recorded studio album.
Yes.
Studio
As
versions of
soon as they made it big, he and David Coverdale had some fights, arguments about whatever. And then John Sykes left the band like right before Here I Go Again made it big. So every video with them after that, no John Sykes. And that was essentially when they just took off. So he was like the Randy Rhoads.
He Pete bested himself.
Yes. he was like the Randy Rhoads of Whitesnake. He like built that empire, and before he could take advantage of it, he was out.
Mm.
So if you
Yeah,
ever see
I don't
great
know.
guitar playing,
I
like
don't know if I were Randy Rhoads, I would have left Quiet Riot for Ozzy in a second.
oh yeah, I would have too.
You know,
I would have too. But if you ever do John Sykes live, he did a lot of stuff in Japan after Whitesnakes broke up, and his stuff is phenomenal. He's an amazing, everything that you hear that you love about Whitesnake is really John Sykes. Once John Sykes left the band, you didn't hear what's Whitesnake's follow-up album song that you liked?
God,
Did they have a follow-up album?
That's what I mean. Yes, of course they did, but you didn't hear or care about any of it because he was gone.
Oh man.
So Here I Go Again. That was actually an older song of theirs. They redid with him. Is This Love? That solo is amazing. One of the best solos in rock and roll ever.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And the rhythm guitar part's amazing. But Still the Night is John Sykes, vintage John Sykes. All those pinched harmonics and all that stuff. That is John Sykes, dude.
Wow, and he didn't get any credit for it.
Not at all. He was cut, and look at that hair he had, dude. He was born to be a rock and roll star.
I still have hair like that.
Great hair, yeah. All right, moving on. I don't know who this guy is. Garth Hudson. Tell me when to stop if you do.
Yeah, I will. Keep going. I don't know.
Barry Goldberg. Toby Myers. I think he played guitar for John Mellencamp, or bassist, sorry.
Yeah.
Marianne Faithfull. Mick Jagger's girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gene Barge. I don't know. Church Street 5.
He's a good saxophone player.
Yeah.
Looked like he'd be serving some pudding pops or something.
God bless him, but I don't know who he is. David Edward Byrd, Jamie Muir, King Crimson's drummer.
Don't know much about King Crimson.
King Crimson.
82. All right.
Wow.
Rick Buckler, Carl Cochran, Jerry Butler, Roberta Flack. I do have something to say about her.
That
Who
was
wants to go first?
Nah, that song was great.
What song? What's her hits?
Killing Me Softly.
Oh, Killing Me Softly. Yeah,
she was great. She had another one. I can't remember what it was though.
Where Is the Love? Is that it?
Where is the love? That song. That's
And the first time I ever saw your face.
That one.
Oh,
yeah.
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 The first time I ever. Yeah, those were when I was little kid songs.
Yeah, right. Of course, it was early 70s. Just a great voice.
Mm-hmm.
What I loved about the early 70s is I love Zeppelin and I love Roberta Flack.
Yeah.
You know, it's just kind of the nature.
Good is good. I mean, the same way. I mean,
that was good music back then, man.
Right.
Skinner, you know, and I love Cat Stevens. You know,
what would it be nowadays? What would be the comparative now?
Nothing.
Right.
Nothing in the 2000s.
There's nothing like that.
90s was the last good music decade.
Yeah, we'll save that thought. All right, so Chris Jasper.
Don't know him. There's Ryan. Now Ryan probably knows that guy. Robert
yeah, he probably.
Like Sad Eyes. Sad
Eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, Sad Eyes.
Yeah.
I remember that song.
Yeah.
I always thought that was like what's that band I freaking cannot stand? They did Air Supply.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Ugh.
Yeah, they were awful. Let's move on to David Johansen, New York Dolls.
He was also Buster Poindexter. That's your Santa Claus. That was Buster Poindexter.
Was it really?
No way.
Absolutely
That's
was.
a
Look
black dude that sings that Santa
I think
Claus.
he's right. I think he's right.
Poindexter.
Buster Poindexter was in the Dolls.
I think he was. I think originally it was. I could be wrong, but God dang it! Who was the trumpet player? Louis Armstrong. Didn't he do that first?
Yeah, he sang like that.
I could be wrong. He might have done That's You Santa Claus, but Buster Poindexter, I believe, did it too.
Yeah, I don't think that was Buster Poindexter.
He did it. I'm
Christmas
telling you.
song.
I'm gonna look up this.
That sounds like the black guy.
Yes.
I don't think it's
Well,
actually.
Santa Claus.
Yes, he is dead. That's the guy.
Louis Armstrong did one, and let's see, Buster.
Yeah, that is the guy. You're right.
Was it an original song or did he do it later?
Buster Poindexter did it too. Captain Google just confirmed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
All right.
All right, Joey
Oh,
Mullen.
dude, I love this guy.
Do you
He's-
tell me why?
Because he's a good guitar player, but just
Yeah.
his attitude. I saw an interview with him, and just his attitude about life was just just inspiring. Just
Really?
the other two of the guys killed themselves.
Bad
It
finger?
says we're live.
Did we just lose you?
No, you didn't lose me. I just pausing while I stepped away to do
Yeah,
something. But I can hear you.
So
Was it bad finger?
Pete Ham and
Yeah.
I'll try to see if Sean.
I'm drawing a blank on the other guy, and they both hung themselves. But
Hey, Sean.
Two of them themselves?
yeah, both of them.
Hey,
Pete
Sean.
Ham, they got ripped off by their manager. Took all their money basically. And
Okay, go ahead, Jeff.
Hey, Sean. Carrie's trying to get on just to see if anybody can get on, and she's
Yep.
on. You're on YouTube right now, where it says should. She's on Facebook, and what does it say? It said the video. It says the video will start shortly. Is there
Really?
something? Yeah, is there something you need to hit on Facebook to get it going? Or
Let's see. Now I show X, just so you see what I'm seeing.
yeah,
We are on YouTube. You are live. Facebook, you are live. As I've already shown you, I can show you on Facebook we're live. There's a little bit of delay. I don't know about YouTube. I would tell her to go to Facebook and try that.
I think she's on our page on Facebook.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at it right now. You can see it's delayed, as I said. I can click live video. I don't know what would happen.
Okay, I've got it like on my phone here. So
Yeah, we might go into a time warp, but I can.
do the pelvic thrust.
Oh, let's see. Your video may contain music, audio, or video that belongs to someone else. This broadcast is no longer discoverable.
What?
Live
Yeah.
video blocked.
If you see on her phone, it just it says starting soon. Your response is visible to the host and friends, and it says the live video should start soon.
So they're gonna block it before we've even played anything to violate their.
Oh, might be because I've tried to play that music from the Osmonds.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did they take you down because
That
you tried to
pesky
play?
old copyright thing, man. I'm telling you.
All you played was a video, a part of it, and it wasn't even. You couldn't even.
Well,
do it.
you know what though? Videos are copyrighted too, bud. So
Yeah,
that problem.
that's okay. Because all of this will be available afterwards that we can save to our channel so they can use to take a look.
And you
at.
can
That's
post
all right.
it after. Yeah.
Live and
Yep.
learn. Live and learn.
It'll be there.
We're working it out. Work out the kinks.
Working out the kinks. All right. So let's see, what was the answer about? Yes, 2 Badfinger members died by suicide. Damn.
Tom Evans, that was the other one. Yeah,
Why? Think about
bass-
that.
the bass player and
Man,
Pete
they
Ham
had-
was such a great writer, man.
he was, and they
he
had
was
it all,
awesome.
Brett.
That's what kills me about it is if he'd have just, he could have just started over and still made it.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean,
mean-
there's lots of musicians now that have
I mean, they had an album produced by
didn't make it successfully initially, and then later,
Yeah.
10 years, 20 years later, they did.
I mean, they had an album produced by. It started with George Harrison, and then ended up being Todd Rundgren. Paul McCartney was
Paul
giving them
McCartney would help
songs.
with that.
I mean, "Come and Get It's" Paul McCartney song,
Right.
and they did it almost exactly like. I don't know if you've heard the Paul McCartney version,
I have.
but if you hear Badfinger, it's almost identical.
Right,
I was
yeah.
like, you do it like this. This is the hit. Don't do any different.
Right.
And he was absolutely. Paul knew what a hit was. He knew it.
Think, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially then. He was great.
Yeah.
We're on YouTube
Yeah.
live too. I don't know if you have a way to get that. It's not on. That's weird.
Okay.
We're subscribed to it.
All right, let's continue. So stop me when you see someone you know. Herb Green,
Don't know him.
Jesse Colin Young,
Don't know him.
Marty Callner.
He must have been in Twisted Sister.
I think he directed
Or
videos.
Yeah, I'm about to say because
he directed.
Speaking of Here I Go Again, there's
Yeah.
what's her name on the? And she passed away too, I think.
Connie Katayan,
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
Last year, a couple years ago, I think.
yeah.
Supposedly she was a nut job. That I follow David Coverdale on X, or did for a while, and he's
Yeah,
a great
pretty
guy. But I think she might have been a kind of a whack job.
They're all whacked
And
up.
we do have him to blame for that share video on her on a battleship. Remember that video?
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
That's his fault. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. All right. So let's continue. Larry Tamblyn, Terry Manning, Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That sucks.
That does suck.
He was such a great actor, and
Yeah.
it's really, really lame that he had to go through that.
Although the liberals, they don't like him because his nickname is Iceman.
Oh. I didn't think about that. That's a great point. That is a great point. I thought he was a great actor.
Yeah, he was.
And obviously he had that throat surgery, right? That totally ruined his
Yeah,
voice.
I thought it was cancer, wasn't it, or something?
Throat cancer, yeah.
throat
Awful.
cancer.
Awful.
Yeah.
Michael Hurley, Dave Allen,
Don't know any of them.
Clem Burke. I have something to say on him if you guys do not.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the drummer for Blondie.
Oh wow.
And I see Blondie there.
Yeah, of course you do. But he made them punk. He made them punk just in the style and his method, but it was also kind of a blend of pop. So he brought them kind of into that punk / disco thing they had going on. So if you listen to Dreaming, it's like all toms. It's very little cymbals. It's like
yeah,
all.
he was
Constantly moving, and he keeps that, what I would argue would be kind of a middle of the road song, and he makes it great by making it heavy and aggressive, kind of like the way the Cars drummer could take a song and make it sound so much more profound by just that heavy tom use and just really aggressive playing. It wasn't like the soft. Think about this. This is what the 70s, late 70s. Steely Dan.
Yeah, late 70s, early.
All the jazzy stuff was kind of really popular. Disco was popular, but he had that really great blend of punk with disco and pop that it was really unique. I think he made that band go.
He looks like Paul McCartney in that picture.
Yeah,
he kind of does, really.
Yeah. He's got that jersey.
What's Blondie doing over there by the? I mean, her head's just.
She's just a head.
Yeah,
she's just looking hot.
Like,
Jed the Fish.
I know Ryan knows Jed the Fish.
Little River Band, the co-founder.
Oh man,
they were a great band.
Yeah, they were.
I like the Big Stream Band better.
Yeah. Let's see. David Thomas, Mike Peters.
Wait a minute. That guy.
That's The Alarm.
Oh, The Alarm.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Michael B. Trito. Don't know. ABBA.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Did you see that there was a documentary?
I don't think he was a member. I think it was the
fantastic.
Yeah.
George Wendt.
Norm. Everybody loves Norm.
He had his
It
last
is interesting to see cultural icons pass, right? When you see guys that have been kind of a part of your 20s and 30s, it's kind of shocking, to be honest.
Yeah, we're getting old.
We are.
Oh, there you go.
Jim Irsay, NFL owner, Simon House, David Bowie, Rick Derringer.
Yeah.
Was he the one that did Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a great song.
Wasn't it?
A great song.
I would love to see him and Edgar Winter Group back in the day.
I think they toured at the time. I think they toured together.
Yeah.
Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo is one of the greatest rock and roll songs of all time.
Yep.
Loretta Swit.
Hot Lips.
Oh, Hot Lips. Ryan had that name in school.
Yeah. This again goes back to if they have to highlight you in a
Yeah.
picture,
Yeah.
that's what our goal is to avoid that.
Why does that one guy look like he's fixing to sing Wichita Lineman? You know?
Yeah, none of this picture, no one in this picture looks good. Literally. He's like, dude, I do not want to be here.
Man, and how did those shirts or jackets or whatever with the fringe ever become popular?
Elvis?
It's the 70s, man. 60s and 70s, bro.
Look at those sideburns, man. Look at the sideburns on that guy on the right.
Yeah.
That's vintage Elvis, bro. That's Elvis. Pepe Willie.
Oh, Pepe.
Yeah.
Prince. Helped Prince arrange concerts. I don't know why he's in here, but okay. Dude, this guy.
Stone, man.
This guy.
Man.
God.
That guy was fun.
Wow.
Oh, man. I think he was like Prince 1.0.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was
He
tall,
was
Prince.
so freaking talented. So we'll get into this later if we ever do another podcast. But like Daddy Shoes is somewhat based on Sly Stone's kind of grooves.
Yeah, I can hear that.
You know what I'm saying? It's that funk kind of
Yeah.
early Soul Train kind of vibe. Dude, that's pure Sly Stone, man.
The song does have a cool groove to it.
Dude, this is the guy that inspired music like that. That was a great. One thing that's shocking to me about Sly Stone was, you know, he kind of had his era, late 60s, early 70s, and then gone. Gone.
Yeah.
I honestly thought he'd passed already. I didn't realize he was still alive. I always kind of feel guilty when somebody passes, and I'm like, dude, I just assumed that they were dead already, but whatever.
I hadn't heard from him so long. I thought they had already croaked.
Right. Now this guy right here.
Brian Wilson, the man.
Yeah, the man.
The man.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good songwriter.
Interesting.
If anybody could legit
He was the
compete,
Beach Boys.
If anybody could legit compete with the Beatles,
oh yeah,
Brian Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul's favorite album, Pet Sounds. That's what inspired Sgt. Pepper, wasn't it?
Right. And not only that, but when I hear Pet Sounds, to me, and I know this is blasphemous to a lot of people, but when I hear Pet Sounds, to me, there are only really a few good songs on there, in my opinion.
You heretic.
I know.
God Only Knows is
God Only Knows.
Best song.
It's so over the top, incredible. That is like.
Isn't Heroes and Villains on that?
No, it's on Smile, which comes on.
With the album after. Yeah.
But a Good Vibration should have been on this album. A lot of it was a single that was released that was not put on the album. But Good Vibrations and God Only Knows are two of the greatest songs of all time and could compete with probably any Beatles song.
Yeah.
But very few people can say that.
You would have some of the Beatles saying that God Only Knows is better than any other.
Not only that, but if you listen to the album Pet Sounds, you hear a lot of them go into their falsetto. You hear the Beach Boys go into their falsetto. And you hear Paul do that on Sgt. Pepper in reaction to that. So, for example, like on She's Leaving Home is a great example. Getting Better, Fixing a Hole, Where It Will Go. I think that stuff you would have never heard without Brian Wilson's influence.
I would say, though, that the production was far better with the Beatles as far as just sound. I mean, it could be the equipment there, whatever.
Right.
But I mean, I'm not, saying one's really better than the other because they're both great. But but the sound, even if you just listen to it, the sound is, I think, superior on.
Totally agree. I think the only thing the Beach Boys had
Was
over
reverb.
the Beatles was, yeah,
Was what?
Was reverb. That's all they
reverb.
only effect.
It was the harmonies. And
Yeah.
the Beatles matched it on songs like Because.
Well, I mean, when you got five guys that can, four
Right.
guys sang, or no, five, because
Yeah.
the drummer did. Well, he did, but he didn't really do backups.
I think he did. I think Dennis Wilson was actually
I think
better
Carl
than people realized.
I think Carl Wilson was a way underrated guitar player. He's actually.
Oh, really? You think so?
He played with Steely Dan too.
No, I didn't know. I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Look up "Reeling in the Years," one of their live shows. He's playing it.
Well, is that real? No, that's not Carl Wilson.
Him and
Let me see.
I think it was Skunk Baxter as well.
Yeah.
But if you look up,
That's another guy that was
there's
a
a live
lot like
performance with
Carl
both of
Wilson.
them playing.
That's
I swear
another
there
guy
is.
like Carl
Unless
Wilson.
I've dreamed it, I saw that and I was like,
No, he looks a lot like Carl Wilson. I know. the
no,
video.
Skunk Baxter looked nothing like Carl Wilson.
No, the other guy. There's two guys on Reeling in the Years. I'll pull this up.
yeah, but I think hang on.
Because there's two guys and one guy sitting in a chair. Here we go. Here it
Those
is.
two.
And one is the bass player. You'll see.
You can't play the whole video. We're gonna get banned
I know.
off.
Yeah, don't play the video.
I'm not. We're already blocked. It's all right. But
Yeah.
you'll see this guy. That is not Carl Wilson.
No.
It looks like he'd be related to the Beach Boy.
I know it
That
does.
guy?
Yeah, it's not him.
Oh,
It is. Man, this is still searching. I need.
Oh, it's Dennis Diaz.
David Johansen. No, wait. Sorry.
Dennis Diaz. Denny Diaz
Denny
is the
Diaz.
name. Wow,
Denny
I
Diaz,
always
yeah.
thought I saw that.
I know he was
I'm
just
not
like.
the only one that thought that. Apparently,
No, you're not. But that is not Carl Wilson.
huh? Well, I take it back. Carl Wilson sucked as a guitar player. No, I'm just kidding.
So, one thing I love about Brian Wilson in terms of what I do and my songwriting is that there are times when I recognize I cannot sing what I hear. And he had the awareness and the chutzpah to say, hey, someone else in my band, sing this. He would reach out. Oh, I forgot who sang God Only Knows, but it was not Brian Wilson.
Carl did sing a lot.
It might have been Carl, right?
Yeah.
But Carl had a great voice, and he recognized that, hey, I'm not going to sing lead on this. I wrote it, but I'm going to let someone else sing on it. I love that about Brian Wilson. It wasn't about me. It was about, I want to make the best song possible, and I'm not the one to sing this. So
and I think it's a trip that Glenn Campbell was in the Beach Boys for 5 minutes.
yeah, he was.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, Mick Rouse.
Mick Rouse, I know that name. Mott the Hoople.
Not just that, but Bad Company.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, wow.
So every badass guitar riff you heard from Bad Company, this guy. Which honestly, aside from Paul Rogers' voice, it was Bad Company was this guy. Rock Steady, Ready for Love, Bad Company.
A lot of cool guitar grooves in those songs.
Everything, yeah, all guitar oriented. They were on Led Zeppelin's label. What was it? With the Icarus. But yeah, they were on Zeppelin's personal label. And I would say they actually competed with Zeppelin for a year or two. They were actually competitive with them. Great guitarist. David Caff, Spinal Tap keyboardist.
Oh, yeah.
Did he spontaneously combust? Or?
Yeah, he may have. That was the drummers. Ozzy Osbourne. Here's the big one.
I tell you what, man. He I gotta say, he went out on top. That's probably the coolest thing, he did. Do another show,
But that show that he did, that final show, you can hear it in his voice. That was his final performance, man. That's
everybody knew it. Everybody
did,
knows.
Mom. But he sang better than most of the guys that are still out there trying to do it today. Have you
Yeah.
seen
Right.
David Lee Roth lately? He's coming to
Oh.
Lubbock.
It's awful.
Oh, dude, he's awful.
It's
Yeah.
it's
He
not
needs
even.
to stop. He needs to stop.
It's horrible.
He's wrecked his legacy.
He's totally wrecked it.
Yeah.
You know, he should have just, you know.
He should have stopped.
All right. So back to Ozzy.
Yep.
Back to Ozzy.
I mean, he was
I'll
all
tell
part of our childhoods. I mean, I know that.
Yeah,
Growing up.
yeah. I mean, I would say on this list so far, he is by far the most profound loss for 2025.
Hmm.
Is that fair to say?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so let me tell you my first exposure to Ozzy. Obviously, I was exposed to him during Black Sabbath, but I didn't really single him out. Kind of focused on them as a band, and I thought they were incredible, right? And then I had some friends of mine, some new friends of mine, Paul, whom you all know, Paul and Bobby and Matt. They picked me up after school at Newman Smith and said, "Hey, do you want to ride home to your house instead of riding the bus?" I was like, "Yeah,
Well, yeah, of course.
Bus
Who wants to
is
ride the bus?
lame, right?" So we get in the car. They plug in "I Don't Know." Never heard this before in my life. Starting with that Randy Rhoads riff.
Oh yeah.
And it's like blaring in my ears. They're driving as fast as they can without, getting pulled over. Windows rolled down, wind in my face.
Was it an '85 IROC Z? What was the car?
No, unfortunately, it was a.
We gotta know the car, dude. Wow, this is
Okay.
like 84, 83,
I'm
84.
going
So
to
Wow.
that
Monte
means
Carlo,
it's
what is it?
22.
with the Pioneers
it
in the
was-
back.
I think it was a 1980 Ford Fairmont. Let's see. Yeah, that was
A Ford Fairmont's what you were in? There you go.
I think that was
Man,
it.
you were styling.
Yes,
There you go.
but that song was so cool, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is badass stuff!" And I was like, "I don't know who this is, but I love it." And that was my first introduction to Ozzy as a solo artist.
But did you recognize the voice when you heard it? Like that's the guy from
I
Black
didn't.
Sabbath?
Honestly, I didn't. But I was just kind of like,
Wow.
man, this is great. I love that it's heavy, it's aggressive, it's metal. And it was just fun, just hanging out and being reckless for a minute and not trying to be too in control of anything. It was just all of those things mixed together. And I was just like, dude, I don't know who Ozzy is. I think he was in Black Sabbath, but golly. And then when you learned about Randy Rhoads and, Jeff, you and I ran into a lot of guys, a lot of guitarists hanging out with Dan and others that were so focused on Randy Rhoads and
Dude, they all of them had the poster, that famous poster of Ozzy
Right.
lifting Randy in the air with the
yeah,
polka
they
dotted
worshiped
guitar.
him.
Every one of them had that poster.
Mhm.
They worshiped him, dude.
Yeah.
And it was like, dude, who is this? Who are you talking about? And when you learned about him, like, oh, okay, I get it. He looked badass, but you're right. Yeah, it was just kind of like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
who
the
is this
famous
guy?
poster.
right?
And Randy was
And-
in he was in Quite Right, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, before that. Him and Rudy Sarzo.
Yeah, him and Rudy.
But seeing this, like, dude, whatever that is, that's badass. But every guitarist we knew just worshipped Randy Rhoads, would play the Crazy Train solo just on loop.
It's still to this day, it's probably one of the most iconic guitar solos.
Right.
It's
And
played by every cover band.
I remember one time when Jeff and I went to a party, and he may have forgotten this because I barely remember it. But we went to a party, and there were maybe 30 people there. But in a bedroom, there were a couple of heavy metal chicks, and with the very gothy / heavy metal looking, and they were playing Ozzy. I don't remember what song it was, just a full album of Ozzy, whatever it was. So it could have been on, not necessarily a popular song, but they were just like heads down and bowing before it. And I was just like, golly.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, it was so strange. I was like, dude, this is a worship service or something. This is something totally different.
Yeah, get out of there. I don't
Yeah,
remember that.
it did. It creeped me out, to be honest with you. But I was just like, I remember you and me going to that. And it was just like, what are these girls doing? Normally we would have hit on them, but we were like, no, that's all right. Don't do that. Let's move on. So, but yeah, that's just crazy. But you know what's crazy about Ozzy was the fact that he knew his death was oncoming, and he had that concert and was able to, you know, I think he had a lot of help in singing, but obviously to go out that way.
Well, I think he turned his life around to Christ too. There's this one guy that did go and say he got Ozzy was reading the Bible, so I think he had turned his life to that too, which is awesome. So
it is awesome. So with that, I think what a life, what a fascinating life. Mm. And you know what I would say also, what's interesting is if you look at Black Sabbath, you know, it's talking about his faith, or maybe at the end or whatever that he had. Me growing up as a Christian, Black Sabbath was like, oh, that's the most evil band you could listen to.
Yeah.
Right? You're
it's just a shtick.
Yeah. But not only that.
Hang on just a second.
Okay.
You're not watching.
I'll tell Ryan, but what if you go back and read Black Sabbath lyrics? If you go back and read Black Sabbath lyrics, dude, Geezer Butler was an ardent Christian. So it's kind of like it's not pro-Satan, it's anti-Satan. Like they're wearing crosses, they're not upside down. They're not saying, hey,
yeah,
the devil's awesome. They're like, the devil's awful.
Yeah.
Right? So it's really
I believe that's what they're saying too.
Right.
But they got they got that reputation. But I'll tell you a funny story.
Okay, go ahead.
Carrie told me. Brant, you know, everybody that loves rock got into Black Sabbath and knows who Black Sabbath is, and liked them. Even Brant, growing up, and Brant had a T-shirt or a couple of Black Sabbath T-shirts, I think. But him and his dad were heading. I think they were going to be meeting Carrie at church, and so I guess Carrie met him there. And whenever they got there, Brant was wearing a Black Sabbath T-shirt to church.
Oh, really?
Which Carrie did not approve of or like. You know, and I think she even talked to her husband, Barry, Brant's dad, and said, "Did you see what he is wearing out the door? Did you pay attention?" And I guess he didn't. You know, he just saw he's wearing a T-shirt. But yeah, it was a Black Sabbath T-shirt. So
wow.
Carrie told me that story. But again, like you pointed out, in their lyrics, they're not pro-Satan. They're actually anti-Satan in the lyrics. If you actually
that's right. And what else is interesting? If you think about like Motley Crue, even when that whole satanic panic kicked in, it was not shout with the devil or shout for him. It was shout at him. So it was kind of like it wasn't pro, it was anti. But people didn't quite pick up on that. I get it. With a name like Black Sabbath, what do you expect? But yeah, I think they were far different than what they were.
Yeah,
they really were characterized to be. All right, moving on. This guy, Golden Earring, guitarist. You know anything about him? I feel like Ryan might. Do you know anything?
I don't know much about him. Obviously, I love Golden Earring. When we used to play, Radar Love was actually one of my favorite songs to play.
I never. That song to me is a beating, even when I hear it now.
Yeah.
The Golden Earring song. What is it called?
Radar
Twilight Zone, and Radar Love. Yeah, it's like it never ends.
And you know what? As a bassist, it's just.
Oh, I bet you hated it.
I just not appealed to me at all. It's the most simple bass line.
It's goofy sounding. People that don't play bass go, look, I can play this bass line.
Right.
So I understand why you hate it.
It's so goofy. It's not fun. It's boring and repetitive. But God bless this guy. Hope he's doing well.
So I understand. So I understand why Ryan loves Golden Earring. It makes sense. So let's move on.
All right. Hulk Hogan, obviously a good guy. Surprised to see him pass so early, though. 71.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They were working him. His family even said that toward the end there that he was overworking. Like his management or whoever, his promoter, had him just overworking, like traveling
Yeah.
working. He was stressed out. He opened a new beer thing. So I think, he was just, stress will get you.
Yep.
It will get you, brother.
Chuck Mangione. Yeah, that was a good song.
That's the only song.
I heard that song so much
did too.
in the early 80s. I wanted to puke.
It was the opening
It's
song to any kind of a golf tournament on
Yeah.
TV.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that.
It was.
So the funny thing was that growing up in a strict religious household, we could listen to instrumentals. 'Cause it wasn't bad, right? So Chuck Mangione, I heard way too much. Way too much.
Yeah, that song. Yeah.
Let's see. Iron Maiden, the original singer, Paul Mario Day. I don't really know much about him. Sorry. Michael Oakes.
I thought that was the neighbor, the Jack Tripper's buddy on Three's
Yeah.
Company, Larry.
Yeah.
Larry.
Lonnie Anderson. That's surprising. I did not know this.
Lonnie. Oh, I knew she passed away.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I was a Bailey fan, so
Yeah,
I was more into Bailey.
Yeah.
But Lonnie
I forgot
Anderson,
about Bailey.
very beautiful. Terry Reid. He turned an offer to sing with both Zeppelin and Deep Purple and turned them down. What an idiot.
Wow. Well,
Sorry, dude.
didn't make the right decisions back
Kind of
then.
has an Eddie Money look right there, doesn't he?
He does,
does.
kind of, yeah.
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 It's cool.
Tickets to paradise.
Yeah.
Bobby
let's see.
Whitlock. Wow.
Do you know him?
Dominoes and Eric.
Eric and the Dominoes.
Is he the one that played the piano part on Layla?
I don't know. I heard you know what? I heard, I'm trying to think
Yeah,
who
look,
it was. Was it
Piano player.
Crystal Gale that said they
co-writer on
stole it from her? Or there was a female artist who said that Eric Clapton stole that piano part from her and from another song.
Oh
But
man,
she-
now we're gonna
it
get our
wasn't-
first lawsuit now because Ryan's claiming.
Yeah, no doubt. Good luck with
Yeah,
that.
man. I'm
There you
just
go, man.
Ryan Hill.
I could,
Claiming
hang
somebody else stole a song.
on.
That's just that allegedly. Allegedly.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Okay, this guy, the stunt man who did this, passed away.
Rita Coolidge. It was Rita Coolidge.
Okay.
Said that she wrote that piano part and he heard it and he stole it for the song. That's
Yeah,
what
Okay,
she
guys.
says.
So Ray Davies,
Allegedly.
the front man for Supertramp.
Oh, dude.
Oh, super.
Rick Davies. Yeah.
Goodbye,
I love
Stranger.
Supertramp was so
Your
awesome.
Bloody Well Right.
That's somebody I really would have liked to have seen back in the day.
They were a little highbrow for me. I thought they were a little
Oh
bit
man,
like
Breakfast in America is a
retro toll,
fantastic
but
album.
not
You
as
should
nerdy.
listen to Breakfast in America. Just listen to the album. It's a great
Okay.
album.
Yep. I mean, a lot of people love him, so I get it.
It's a really great album. And
Bobby Hart, the co-writer for Last
Last Train
Train to Clarksville.
So he
Yeah.
wasn't a monkey.
No, but he wrote their songs, he wrote
Yeah.
their hits.
yeah,
Let's see, Sonny Curtis. I think we're getting into some
more
people I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know who any of these.
John Lodge, Tommy Price.
Ace
Oh, here we go.
Ace Frehley. I never really got Kiss
Me
until
neither.
me
Yeah, I
and
know.
Jeff went and saw them the
Yeah.
one time, and then I was like, okay, I get it. They're an awesome show. They really are.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They're not great songwriters. Their songs were just they had hooks and they had good grooves. They had a show and Ace.
They had
I
a
mean,
couple.
he influenced a lot of guitar players, man.
Yeah,
They had a couple songs I really liked. I tell you, what, if you ever watched that Kiss Unplugged show they did a number of years ago, that is a really good show to watch.
Yeah, I've seen that. They did a lot. That was before they got old,
Yeah.
super old.
Well, no, they were still. I mean, they weren't.
No, it was when they
They didn't
when
use
they did
walkers
the,
yet.
was it the acoustic thing they did? Yeah, that was back in the early 2000s, I think,
Yeah. Yeah.
when Peter and Ace joined them. That was 94. That was before they did the reunion in 95. We saw them in 95. Isn't that
Wow.
crazy that was 95 when we saw the first reunion tour, and it was awesome.
Beth, I hear you calling.
But
Keep going.
Yeah, go ahead. We're waiting.
Yeah.
We want. If anybody does watch this, I want people to comment on that.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. So I'm sorry, guys. I was never a Kiss fan.
Yeah.
You got to see the show. That's the thing. If you
I'm
go
sure.
to the show,
I
then
know a
you'll
lot of people
appreciate
who were and still are. I just didn't get it. I thought they looked cool.
I was there with you, man. I was right there too.
Yeah.
I never really was
not saying that I have the right
Yeah.
attitude because a lot of people love them. And I'm sure there's good reasons why. To me, it felt a little bit like the first songs that you write that you never show anyone because they're so bad. You know what I mean?
Well, I will say that they were just cool. And being a drummer, they had songs to me that had cool grooves, and that's probably why I like songs based on grooves more than anything else.
Right.
So
and I do too. So, and they did have that. I think
Shock Me is a cool song to me.
Yeah.
And that's one they sing.
I think Detroit Rock City is a great song. I think there's a few that they have that are really good. I just felt like it just didn't resonate with me. I felt it was a little bit, as I said, like early when you first start writing songs, your first songs I think sound a lot like Kiss songs. My first song was "She's Gonna Boogie Me." She's Gonna Boogie Me, and I feel like that could be a Kiss song. So
I always loved Christine 16.
Yeah,
that day when I saw you coming out of the school.
Yeah.
Gene, hearing that song now, picture creepy Gene in a van hanging out. Yeah, that's not. Yeah,
I gotta have you. I gotta have you.
Crazy Gene.
Yeah. But Gene Simmons was a hell of a marketer because being able to take
he's a genius.
What I would argue is not the best musical product and produce an empire. That's amazing. Props to him. I do not know who that is.
You talking to me?
Pierre Robert.
No.
Donna Jane Gaucho.
No.
Grateful Dead, huh?
Gilson Lavis.
Don't
He
know.
was with Squeeze, I think.
Squeeze.
Jelly Bean Johnson.
Oh, Jelly Bean.
Jelly Bean. Oh, we got to come up with a name for this Johnson.
Steve Cropper.
Oh, Steve Cropper. That sucks.
Tetsu Yamauchi. Okay. Carl Carlton. And this guy, Rob Reiner. So Rob Reiner. So the interesting thing about him being killed by his son is awful.
It is.
Well, it's because he's evil.
But politics aside, I mean, that's just
his son had his son was fucked up.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably partially his fault,
Yeah.
but at the same time,
his son was messed up because he's in Hollywood, and Hollywood is evil. And
it could happen to any of us, though, bro.
I know.
Yeah, I mean that's sad. I'll never agree with the guy, but nobody deserves that.
No, nobody deserves that at all.
Numerous videos of him with his son talking about his struggle with mental health and all of that. And even I think he even did a video about it or a movie or something, but just awful all around to be killed by your own children. I don't care who you are.
That's pretty bad if you're
100%. Let's see. Joe Ely. That's the Clash. He appeared in the on the Clash's
Should I stay or should I go?
Yeah.
I still hate that song.
Me too.
I have hated that song since day one. And
hey, that's Buck Rogers, man.
That's Buck Rogers.
Yeah. Thursday nights at 8:00 on NBC.
Dude, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta check.
Who designed that stupid little robot too? Because that looked like a
that's Twitty or Twiggy. Twiggy. Are you checking? It came on Thursday nights, that I guarantee you. And I'm guessing 8:00, but I'm pretty sure it was on NBC. I had TV guys memorized back then, guys. Ask my wife. Ask my wife. She knows. All right, it's gonna check. I make my ChatGPT really think before. Thursday, 8 p.m. on NBC.
He's
Some
verifying.
kid watching going, "What's a TV guide?"
All right, let's go. We'll come back to that in a second. Almost done.
Mick
Doug
Abel.
Tolles, guitarist. I don't know anything about him. Sorry.
No.
I don't know what. Or that's the Cure's guitarist, I think, or played
Yeah,
keyboard and guitar.
Sure, yeah.
Notice he's playing Lennon's guitar there. Manager for George Michael, Chris Ray.
I know his name. What was he with? He was.
I don't know, dude. That's it.
That's it, man.
So let's come back to the
What
search
Garage
for
did.
that. Let's see. You remember he's half right on NBC. Buck Rogers was
came on at
Thursday
7.
night in 79 to 80 in the 8 p.m. Eastern slot. So it would have been 7
Yeah.
in most of Texas.
Thursday, September 20th, 1979. See? Thursday nights.
Yeah. Wow. 7 p.m. Central though.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah. I mean, still impressive. Nevertheless, very impressive. Very impressive. All right, guys. That's our list of memorials.
is that our first little, what do you call show there?
Yeah.
Get
Yep.
together?
I don't know what you call this.
It didn't go live.
It did not go live, and if
Or it said it
anybody
did,
watches it will be our best guess. But let's try to do this on a monthly basis around this time, middle of the month. I'll set up a regular appointment for us to get up and meet online. Anything else before we drop? You want to say anything about?
Unless we get too big quickly and they want weekly shows.
Right, and I can see that happening. Ryan, Jeff, anything before we end the stream?
No, Ryan's still gay. I mean,
He is gay.
we just got to make sure.
Let's
that
do
changed.
this. What was the most in that list? What was the most notable to you? What was the most impactful to you that you're like, wow, he died? Damn.
If we were talking about a couple years ago, that was the year Eddie and Neil died. That would have been
Right.
the two.
Yeah.
So let's ask this question before we answer that one. During that year, which one to y'all is more impactful, Eddie or Neil?
Eddie or who?
Neil Peart.
That's tough because with Neil, that meant the end of Rush as we know it.
Right.
Even though they're going
with
back out
Eddie,
with
Van
Pearl.
Halen was already gone. Both versions,
I'm just saying, as far as personally, as far as y'all's
personally,
probably Eddie. I mean, you're a guitar player, right? So,
probably Eddie, but I don't know,
but
man.
Neil Peart was Rush, man.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
that was a tough year. But as far as this year, I would say the biggest one was Ozzy. I don't know.
The biggest was, like I said, Todd Snyder for me. Well, he wasn't even on the list, but he was a surprise. He's only a couple years older than us, and what a freaking writer! His lyrics are just awesome. If you haven't had a chance to listen to Todd Snyder,
he always gonna pick one we don't know. Like for me,
You
Ozzy or Brian Wilson, he's gonna. Ryan.
Todd Snyder. Okay, before we go there, let's back up a little bit. So, Jeff, I love you, and I love that you asked that question. Let me answer it honestly.
Okay.
Neil Peart made me want to actually give up drums because I was like, God, he's so phenomenal. I'll never do that.
your plan made me want you to give up drums.
Right?
I'm just kidding.
But Eddie Van Halen, I was like, dude, I'll never be able to play like that. But oh my God, he invented a genre of music. He invented scales that have never been heard.
No, yeah.
Eddie Van Halen to me was the greatest loss in the last few years, and shocking because he was relatively young. There was no prior diagnosis that I'd heard of that made me think he was ill or anything. It was really out of the blue to me.
Yeah.
Eddie Van Halen was shocking. Whereas I knew that Neil Peart
was kind of shocking. I mean, we heard rumors about possibly him being sick, but not to the point where we thought he was going to.
Right. Yeah.
But
so, yeah, to me personally, I love Neil. Unbelievable drummer. Literally unbelievable. But Eddie Van Halen was just on another level of guitar that I don't think we've seen matched before or since. And not even really in terms of technical capability. Of course, there are guitarists that can play like Eddie, but they didn't take the 70s guitar rock.
Yeah, I
and
figured it
elevated
out.
him to
Yeah.
another level. Like
Yeah, they
and-
copied him.
Well, and
Very
Eddie's when he writes a song with his guitar, the guitar's impacted. Like it's part of the song. It's not just a
Right.
riff. Like it's a
Right.
whole story that he's telling just
Exactly.
with the
And I think to give you an idea, like Yngwie Malmsteen was a better guitarist, but he never wrote a better song than the
No.
worst Van Halen song.
No.
I can tell you this right now. I couldn't tell you one Yngwie Malmsteen.
Right,
song,
me either.
No,
Yeah.
you know.
But even the worst Van Halen song is better than an Yngwie Malmsteen song. So it's
Yeah.
not a matter of technical capability. It was a matter of what did he do with what he had, and he was just far
well,
beyond.
he was just he invented things with it that no one had ever seen. And of course, Neil Peart. I mean, there's drummers that, and I never thought I would ever say this. There are drummers that make Neil look not as good.
right.
Now, I mean, there are some incredible drummers that even Neil be like, wow, I don't even know how you're doing that. But it's because of
Right.
Neil that we have that. Because of Eddie, we have.
Right.
But the creative side is different. You know.
Agreed. What about you, Ryan? The most impactful death you said was this Todd Snyder?
Well, this year, because it was such a surprise, it's kind of like, you know,
It's like
now-
if I would have asked 10 people, do you know who Todd Snyder is? No one would know, but they all know Ozzy and
Right.
well,
even Brian Wilson. Yeah, I think old Todd Snyder, that guy really he really impacted me over Ozzy and
Exactly.
you know, Brian Wilson.
well, you know, if you know, I used to be the acoustic guy, and he was basically an acoustic singer songwriter guy, so I had a lot of
Right.
respect for him.
So you were really upset when John Denver passed away, I'm sure. That
Yeah,
really hit you
yeah.
hard.
All right, cool. Well, I
See,
think
he
that-
can't even talk about it.
no
Over that.
doubt. So I think that is a great first installment
There
of
you
the
go.
end in 2026. We will
Ryan's
try
still
to get-
upset. I mentioned John Denver. He needs a
Yeah, he's getting
tissue.
teary-eyed.
He's getting teary.
So we will try this again in a month. Stay tuned for more fun. So by the way, our name is The End, but to find us easily, it's TBBYNHO, TBBYNHO, the best band you've never heard of. So that's an easy way to find us on the internet, YouTube, X, and Facebook, and more coming to you. So anything else before we drop, guys?
You're getting a little bit of, I don't know if it's feedback or
Mhm.
if it is, it's only every once in a while. And it's kind of like when you back off the mic, and I don't know if I don't know, it's everyone, you hear it, Jeff, every once in a while?
No, that sounds pretty clear to me. I'm not hearing any feedback.
Okay.
We got to go. Ryan's starting to hear things. It's
Yeah,
that
that's
time
that
of
new
night.
computer that Ryan
Like-
built. All right, guys.
on that note,
No doubt. No, time to drop. All right. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Love you both. I'll see you next month.
All right,
y'all.
bro.
God
See
bless
y'all
y'all.
later.
Okay, bros. Later.